Hello, so today we're doing shoulders, mobilising through your shoulders. Okay, so we'll start standing tall, feet hip distance apart, outside edges of your feet parallel. Press your weight through your feet into your heels. Ankles, knees, hips and shoulders in line. So stack your hips up over your heels, drop your shoulders down your back, keep nice alignment, keep length through your spine, lift it tall from the top of your head. Take a couple of nice full breaths and try to get that movement through your rib cage. So feel that you're expanding your chest, not lifting your shoulders or your belly as you breathe. Lift tall. As you exhale, or tighten through your core muscles, so firm through your belly. Lift your pelvic floor, squeeze your bottom muscles as you exhale, and then relax as you inhale. Exhale, tightening. Inhale, relaxing. Just find that awareness of your core muscles. And then we'll keep your core muscles tight. So glutes, pelvic floor, tummy muscles tightening. And we'll do a couple of squats. So squatting down. Hips hinge backwards, shoulders forwards. Feet press into the ground. Tighten through your glutes as you push back up to standing. Keep your shoulders relaxing. Weight in the centre. And then we'll stay standing, bring your arms down by your sides and circle your shoulders round. Big rotations through your shoulder joints, lifting up, back and down your back. And then we'll keep your elbows slightly bent and circle your shoulder round. So doing a full rotation, but just taking the whole arm round, but keeping your elbows slightly bent. And then we'll draw your arm back, reach one arm straight forward, pull your elbow back in line with your shoulder, and then lower and change arms. So the elbows are drawing in and you're getting that slight pull back of the shoulder to open across the front of your chest. And then we'll bring your hands in front of your chest, drop your shoulders, stand really tall and twist your upper body, rotating your shoulders, your chest from one side to the other. Feel a comfortable range of movements. Don't move so much that you're getting a twist into your knees, so try and keep your legs reasonably still. You can get a slight movement through your hips, but not too much movement down your legs. Try and get your chest back to do the work. And then we'll stay in the centre. Bring your arms down by your sides and bend your elbows up. Press your hands open to open through your chest and then come back to the middle. So hands pressing back, but your elbows stay tucked to your sides. Relax your shoulders, still stand tall. Opening across your chest and your shoulders. And then bring your arms down by your sides and squeeze your shoulder blades back into your spine and then relax. Drawing your shoulders in, back. Feel that movement across your upper back, like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together through your upper back. And then let your shoulders relax in their natural position. Flex and relax your wrists. So lift your fingertips up, push to the palm of your hands, and then relax. So your shoulders are down your back, your arms are really straight, elbows locked straight, fingertips are lifting, lengthen through your fingers. So move it through your wrists, but nice and long through your fingers. And then we'll keep your fingertips pulled up, push through your hands and lift your arms to the side. So one arm then the other. Doesn't have to be a big range of movement, so just going 40, 45 degrees. But keeping your fingertips lifted, keeping your arm really straight, your shoulder dropped. Feeling that nervy, tingly stretch down your arm. And then relax your arms down, give your arms a shake, release. And then we'll bring your hands at the side of your head, bring your elbows together in front of your face, push your elbows back to open through your chest. So we'll move between those two, pressing elbows and pushing back. And then keep your elbows open, reach both arms straight to the side, hug your arms around the sides of your chest, reach your fingertips to your upper back, reaching wide, opening through your chest, and then change arms. So alternate, reaching wide open, hugging round. Keep your shoulders relaxing as you hug, so try to press them down away from your ears. Stretch through your fingertips, through your arms, as you reach to the side. And then relax your arms, bring your hands and your elbows in front of your face. Keep your elbows together if you can, and bring your hands apart, elbows together. Pull your forearms, your wrists, your hands open and close to stretch through your shoulders. If you can't get your elbows together, just work on closing and opening your elbows. And then relax your arms down. And reach one arm straight to the side, bend your elbow. Straighten your arm and tilt your head. Reach your fingertips along and then come back to the centre. Nice big stretch through your neck, through your shoulder. You might get a nervy stretch down your arm. Try to keep that arm in a nice straight line, so hand, elbow, shoulder, neck, straight line. Reaching and bending. And then we'll change arms after that one. Drop that hand, reach your other arm, bend your elbow. Straighten your arm, tilt your head, big stretch on through your fingertips, and then come back to the middle. Now, tilt through your neck, nice and long through your elbow, fingertips reach, try and pull that arm out of its socket as you reach away. Reach. And then we'll stay in the middle, drop your arm down, clasp your hands together and reach forward to get a big stretch across your upper back. Release your arms, clasp behind your back, draw your shoulder blades back into your spine, straighten your elbows, reach back. And then we'll do a couple of those, reaching forward and back. So big stretch forward, big pull back, opening across your chest. And then release your arms around, and we'll come down onto your hands and knees. So come down to the floor, to your mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees hip distance apart. Press through your fingertips, relax your shoulders and arch and flatten your back. So tuck your hips, arch your upper back, and then rest back to a flat back again. Nice curl through your spine. Fingertips pressing down. You can keep your elbows slightly bent if your wrists are aching. As your back loosens, just feel if you can arch a bit further. A nice curl through your back. Let your muscles relax and let your head be heavy and floppy between your arms as you arch. And then we'll stay in a flat position, so back flat, shoulders relaxed. Let your chest drop to the ground and then draw back up. So you're getting a movement across your upper back, your shoulder blades are squeezing into your spine and then you're flattening your upper back. So your elbows can stay slightly bent, but it's not bending your elbows, it's getting the movement in your upper back. And it might not be a lot of movement, but just do what you can. Squeezing your shoulder blades up. Kind of sticking your shoulder heads up to the ceiling, dropping your chest, and then releasing. And then we'll stay in a neutral position, drop your bottom back to your heels, reach your arms forward, press your fingertips into the ground, sit your sit bones back to your heels, rest your head, and just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Relax your muscles, feel that stretch through your back and your shoulders. And then push back up onto your hands and knees again, press through your hands. And bring one hand across your lower back. Twist and look up to the ceiling, so look up over your shoulder and then look back to the ground. Stay on the same arm, so your shoulder head lifts, you twist through your chest and then look back to the ground. Keep your weight even through your other hand, press your fingertips into the floor. And then we'll change arms, so drop that hand, take your other hand across your lower back, and then twist, look up to the ceiling and back to the ground. Lifting that shoulder head, opening across your chest. And then we'll stay in the middle, drop that hand down, lift your other hand up, reach under that gap between your hand and your knee, and then reach wide and open to the sides, lift, twist through your chest. Come back under, reaching your arm, dropping your shoulder slightly, and then reach wide and up. And then we'll change arms. So drop that hand down under your shoulder, lift your other hand up, reach under, and then open wide. And then we'll relax after that one. Drop your hand down, drop your bottom back to your heels, reach your arms forward. Take a nice deep breath, relax your head. And then reach one arm under the other. So reach under and across your body. Reach your fingertips forwards and then rest down and feel that stretch through your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath there. And then we'll change arms. Through the middle, reach your other arm under and across, stretch forward, let your hips drop back. Take a nice deep breath for that shoulder stretch. And then we'll come back through the middle, walk up onto your knees, and then we'll turn over and lie down on your back. Come and lay in a comfortable neutral position. Relax your shoulders. Keep a natural gap through your lower back. Just take a couple of full breaths. Feel that movement through your chest as you take a full breath in. And as you exhale, tighten through your core muscles, tummy, pelvic floor, glute muscles. So getting those core muscle groups activating as you exhale without any movement through your pelvis. Glutes, pelvic floor, tummy, get a tightening, a shortening, and then a full relaxation as you breathe in. And then we'll keep your core muscles engaged. We'll slide your legs straight. So one leg straight, one arm overhead. Feel a big stretch through your body from one wall to the other. Come through the centre, change sides. So just getting that big lengthening and opening through the front of your body as your shoulder reaches. Stretching your hips, your leg stretches. Keeping a nice neutral position through your back. And using your core muscles to give you that stability through your centre, through your hips and your back. So you're not getting movement through your back as you move. Your core muscles are working to keep that stability. Relax your head and your neck. And then we'll stay in the centre after that one. So keep your knees bent up, your arms down by your sides, and we'll do a pelvic tilt. So just tuck your hips, press your lower back to the ground, and then release back to neutral. So a couple of pelvic tilts to mobilise through your lower back, release any tension there. And then press your feet into the ground, tuck your hips and lift your hips up into a bridge. Lifting up as high as you feel comfortable to go. So just move through your comfortable range of movement. Find that movement through your back. So as you lift your hips, you're rolling through your spine. Keep your shoulders relaxed and braced into the ground. So away from your ears, pressing into the floor. Your head and neck are relaxed. And you're feeling that movement through your back. Mobilising through your back, separating out any areas that don't want to. Glute muscles tightening as you lift. And then rest your hips down on the ground after that one and pull both knees into your chest. Hug your knees in, rock your lower back to the floor. Take a full breath. And then drop your feet back down to the ground and we'll reach your arms up to the ceiling, both arms. Lift your shoulders, reach your fingertips up to the sky and then push your shoulder blades down into the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine and we'll alternate between those two. Stretch up and push down. So you're getting a stretch across the top of your back as you reach and you're opening through your chest and mobilising through your upper back as you push into the floor. Keep your head and neck relaxed. Just get as full range of movement as you can, reaching up and down. And then let your shoulders relax on the floor and bring your hands together. Press the palms of your hands, really straighten both arms and draw a line across from left to right, from one shoulder to the other, like we're drawing a line on the ceiling. And that's mobilising across your upper back. Really straighten through your arms, so don't let your elbows bend as you move. Keep your chin slightly tucked to lengthen your neck. Keep your hands pressing. And then stay in the centre in that same position and bring both arms over your head towards the ground and then come up to the middle. If you need a bit more space, you can come onto your fingertips. Instead of pressing your palms, you can press fingertips together. So you've got a bit of tension for your hands. Your elbows are staying really straight and you're just moving through a range of movement that keeps a neutral position through your back. So don't arch your back in order to get your hands to the ground. Keep your lower ribs, your back ribs to the ground as you come overhead. Just feel that big stretch, lengthening elbows, stretching shoulders. Chin slightly tucked, your head's relaxed. And then in the middle, stay there, drop your elbows out to the ground and let the backs of your hands rotate to the floor, so opening through your chest. Elbows out from your shoulders, backs of your hands dropping to the floor. And you can press your hands gently into the ground if you can get there easily. Just press your tops of your fingernails, your fingers, your wrists into the floor slightly to get that extra stretch through your shoulders if you want to. And then cross your arms over in front of your chest, bring your hands into your elbows, let your forearms slide down your head towards the ground and relax. You can straighten out both legs if you want to get a stretch all the way down the front of your body. or you can keep your knees bent. Try to keep your back in a neutral position so those lower ribs are dropping to the ground, you haven't arched your back. And just take a couple of full breaths, softening and relaxing with every exhale. And then bring your arms over, cross them the other way, take the other arm on the top and do the same thing. Let your forearms slide down your head towards the ground. And relax, soften through your shoulders. And then release your arms around. Bend your knees back up, pull your knees into your chest. Drop your back into the ground, take a full breath in and out. And then drop your feet back down and we'll roll onto one side. So come and lay on your side. You can keep your knees slightly bent and reach one arm out in front, your top arm out in front. Let your head relax on your other arm. Lift your hand up, bring your fingertips up in line with your shoulder and let that arm hang behind. And then ease back over to the ground. So you're not twisting, you're not letting your shoulder drop back. You're just opening through your arm, so coming up in line with your shoulder, let the arm hang and release. Lengthen through your elbow, lengthen through your fingertips as you open. And then keep your hand down to the ground after that one and circle round. So this time bring your arm up in line with your cheek, brush your ear, come down your back, brush your hip and then up your front. A nice straight arm, nice lengthened fingertips. Circling round through your shoulder joints, just getting a full range of movement round and noticing any cracks or crunches. You can take it really slowly if you want to. Release any tension in your shoulder. And then relax your arm and we'll turn over onto the other side. So come through the middle and straighten out into a nice lengthened position. You can have your knees slightly bent if that's comfortable. Reach your top arm in front, stack your shoulders, your hips. Reach your top arm. Lift your hands up in line with your shoulder. Let that arm open. And then release back down to the ground. So really long through your fingertips. Stretching long through your elbow. Opening across your chest. Moving through the stretch. You might feel a nervy tingle into your fingertips, into your arm. And then with your arm to the ground, circle your arm round. So come up, brush your cheek, your ear. Come down your back, brush your hip and up your front. And just take a nice steady pace. So don't go too quickly. Really feel that you're getting that full range of movement and you're ironing out any creaks. And then we'll relax that arm down after that one. And we'll come up and sit down so you can do these exercises standing if you don't want to sit. So you can sit in a comfortable position on your knees, or maybe straight, however you're comfortable. We'll just do a couple of circles through your shoulders. So lift your shoulders up, press them back and down your back. So try and get a full range of movement for your shoulder joints as you circle. And then leave your shoulders down your back and let your head tilt to one side, drop your ear. Lift and lower your other shoulder, so lift up and drop down. Lift your shoulder up to your earlobe and then relax, push down your back. And then leave that shoulder down, drop your head to the centre, lift your head up through the middle, and then we'll change arms. So tilt your head, tilt your head to the side, lift and lower your other shoulder, up and down, so up to your middle, and then push down, lengthen through your shoulder, through your neck. And then leave that shoulder down, drop your head down, lift your head up through the centre, and then take one hand across your lower back. Drop your shoulder, turn your head to the side where your fingers are, so turn as far as you can without twisting, and then nod your head up and down. So drop your chin to your shoulder and then lift back up. You can hold that stretch if you want to. Try to keep your back nice and straight, so think about standing tall. And then lift your head up, come back through the middle and change arms. So take your other hand across your lower back, sit tall, turn your head to the other side, nod your head up and down. You can hold, nod and hold if you want to. These are quite nice stretches done standing up as well, so if you find sitting uncomfortable through your back, just stand up and do them. And then keep your head up, bring your head back to the centre, release the arm round, and cross my legs again. And now we'll tuck your head forward and back, so push your chin forward and then draw back, flatten your back against the wall behind you. So feel like you're ramping your head in, you're activating through your neck muscles, trying to get that kind of double chin as you come in, so you're kind of squishing your chin into your throat. Trying in, lengthening your neck. And then relax your head and neck and lay back down on the ground. So if you're standing, if you're sitting, lay down, get into a comfortable position. We'll just take a few nice deep breaths in and out. So we'll just do 5 full breaths. Let your whole body relax into the ground. So full breath down to the corners of your lungs, through to your back, using all of that space through your chest. Full breath out and just slow the rhythm of your breathing. Let your mind be calm. Let your muscles soften. Feel your shoulders sinking down your back. Feel your shoulders sinking into the ground and opening across the front of your chest. And just allow a feeling of relaxation to flow from the top of your head down to the soles of your feet, down to your fingertips. I'm going to finish here, but if you want to stay in your relaxation, I encourage you to. Thank you for joining me.